Thank you for joining us here on another episode of comSpark TV. Today I have Jason Skidmore, CEO of Honorees. What motivated you and Steve to start comSpark?
Well, Mariah, it was really a number of factors, but basically we felt like there were some opportunities to really highlight the technology community, particularly here in the greater Cincinnati area where we started comSpark. And one, we felt like the professionals and the leaders that worked within it were maybe a little underserved in terms of awareness around the great work they were doing. Number two, we wanted to curate talent from the high school and college level and give them exposure to those same organizations and the professionals that worked in those, so that they didn't feel like they had to move away from the region to have great jobs in IT. We also wanted to make sure we created a platform for collaboration. It was really about giving everybody a chance to come together, get to know one another, share best practices, and learn from each other. And then finally, we felt it was important to highlight and emphasize the companies, the innovative work they were doing, some things that were a little bit more cutting edge that were taking place that not everybody in the city really knew about. So it was exciting for us to be able to create that platform to allow us to do those things.
What is the greatest challenge facing IT leaders today?
Wow, there's so many. But I think one of the greatest things today is talent. There's a severe talent shortage just overall in the IT field. And I know really every IT leader that I interface with, it's something they ask me about. It's a question that gets raised. It's something they want to talk and learn more about. So I think one of the bigger challenges is not only the existing shortage, but the shortfall that will continue to develop. So it's about finding alternative methods of workforce development. It's about reskilling people into IT jobs. It's about really kind of being able to create those channels from very early on, early stage when they're kids, to get them interested and let them know that technology is a legit thing that they can do and really enjoy. So I think talent's the big thing, and I think the second thing behind that right now on everybody's mind is cybersecurity.
And what is the greatest cybersecurity challenge today?
There's, again, so many things. To me, it's education and awareness. My business, one of our practices is cybersecurity, and we find that especially in the small and mid-sized business space, there's an overall awareness that cybersecurity is an issue, but there's not an acute enough awareness of how it impacts their company and how it can be lessened or resolved to try to protect them. So I see education and awareness being a big part of it, making sure everybody understands down to the individual employee level what phishing is and how do I prevent that, how do I look out for that, all the way through the technology departments. But really, it's funny, cybersecurity is not really an IT issue in and of itself. IT is often looked at to resolve it, but it's a business issue. And most companies need a really great cybersecurity program or a great cybersecurity business plan to be able to do that. So I think it's that ongoing education and awareness to make sure that everybody is up to speed, not only on what's going on, we all hear about the cyber attacks, but what's being done to help prevent that.